Welcome guys. To solve this interesting exponential equation, we're going to be using two unique methods. So we have the first method. So we're going to be using the standard logarithm for the first method. So we start by taking log of both sides. So we have log 36 to the power of x, and that equals log 3 over x. And guys, we are using the standard logarithm, which is logarithm base 10. So we know that x comes behind. Then it gives us egg log 36, and that equals, according to law of logarithm, we can write this as log 3 minus log x. Next is that we divide both sides by x, therefore this cancels out, and then we'll be left with log 36 equals, let's put this in brackets, log 3 minus log x, and that divided by x. So we say log 36 equals log 3 minus log x. And guys, we can rewrite this denominator x to the power of -1. So moving further, we would say log 36 equals log 3 minus log x. And then we write x as 10 to the power of log x. That is according to the law of logarithm, because a to the power of log b base a gives us b. Just like saying this cancels out, and therefore don't let us forget our negative power, -1. Therefore, moving further, I would say log 36 equals log 3 minus log x. And then after multiplying the power, we have minus log x. So next, we're going to be multiplying both sides by 10 to the power of log 3. So that multiplies log 36. And that equals log 3 minus log x. Then 10 to the power of minus log x multiplied by 10 to the power of log 3. And guys, don't forget the rule. We can say this cancels out to give us 3 times log 36, and that equals, and guys, please don't forget to subscribe if you make it this far so as not to miss more of my videos. Thank you. So we have log 3 minus log x. Of course, we added the power since they have the same base. So let's include the bracket. And guys, at the right hand side, we have a kind of an identical pattern. Therefore, let us focus on the left hand side. So we can rewrite the left hand side as log 6 to the power of 2, because that gives us 36. And then 2 comes behind, and it gives us 2 times 3 log 6, which in turn gives us 6 log 6. So therefore, we would say 6 log 6 equals log 3 minus log x, then 10 to the power of log 3 minus log x. So we are going to be applying that same law here again, and we write 6 as 10 to the power of log 6. Then let's write this log 6 behind, and that will be equals log 3 minus log x. And guys, if you notice, you see that the left and the right hand side now have a very identical pattern. Then we have log 6 as the coefficient, log 6 as the power. We have this as coefficient, this as power, and then we have 10 and we have 10. Therefore, we can just make use of a direct comparison and say log 6 must be equals log 3 minus log x, and that will give us, by transposition, we have log x to be equals log 3. And guys, don't forget to subscribe for more. And then we just say here as log x equals, we can just combine this log to have log 3 divided by 6. So we just cross out the log, and then we're going to have x to be equals 3 divided by 6 is 1 over 2. That's the correct answer. Let's go to the second method. And guys, this second method is actually my favorite because it's very easy and quick. So this second method has to do with A brilliant algebraic manipulation. So let's delve in quickly. The first thing we do is that we multiply the power of both sides by 1 over x. That will give us 3 over x, then multiplied by 1 over x. So then as usual, this cancels this. And we have 36 to be equals 3 over x, all to the power of 1 over x. And then we go ahead to take the cube of both sides. Then that cube multiplies the power 1 over x. So we have times 3. So then we have 36 to the power of 3 equals 3 over x to the power of 3 over x. So moving further, we can just say 36 is the same thing as saying 6 squared, then times 3. So then we have this. And 2 times 3 gives us 6. Therefore, we have 6 to the power of 6 to be equals 3 over x, or to the power of 3 over x. Then easily we just compare, and then we find out that 6 equals 3 over x. By cross multiplication, we'll see that x equals 3 over 6, and therefore final answer, x equals 1 over 2. Correct. So guys, let's know in the comments which method you prefer, method 1 or method 2. I personally prefer method 2 because, of course, it's easier and much more interesting. So let me know in the comments, standard method or the non-standard. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Have a good day.